But yeah, let's get into it.
So we have Matt Iseman, who you host the show American Ninja Warrior, and I watch that occasionally. And what percentage of the time when you see someone go up there, are you like, I have to really put on a face, but there's no fucking way they're completing this? Is it like 50%?
It's funny. Honestly, I used to be much cockier about the idea that I could predict how people were going to do. And, other than if it's, I mean, last year we had a guy 77 who got through at least one, maybe two obstacles, who suffered a stroke.
What?
And so...
Wait. Did he have the stroke before or after?
He'd had it before. It was amazing.
I literally thought it was after the second obstacle.
It was. We haven't had anyone have a stroke on the course yet. Honestly, the worst injuries we've had, I shattered my foot trying an obstacle, which is one of the probably top 10 worst obstacles or injuries we've ever had. It's been shocking. But usually most of the people are reasonably fit, and I've been surprised enough times to where I just am usually I just say they're going to do better than I am, so let me at least watch and see what happens.
Can you make money as a competitor on that show? I mean, like, obviously the winner makes something, but
yeah, not well, this is where NBC loves this point. We don't pay anyone. We're starting to pay them. So whenever we do qualifying, we don't fly them to the city. We don't put them up in a hotel, and we don't pay them. There are bonuses if you're the fastest, and we've added something this season, another way to earn cash that hasn't been announced, so I won't spoil it. But it's you can get $10,000 on the course. And other than that, if they go to Vegas, they'll get like a stipend. But no, so no one's making money off competing on the show. People have opened up gyms and are starting to make some successes that way. But by and large, for the most part, these are people who are competing their own passion. And when you, again, it's the time that they probably sink into training or building a course or joining some of these ninja-specific gyms. I don't imagine there are a lot of people coming out in the black on it. Which is what makes it even more remarkable, is the passion, dedication, and sacrifice. Not just time, but they're not making millions of dollars off this. And we have a handful of ninjas who've been able to get endorsements. Jessie Graff is now Under Armour sponsored. She's done ad campaigns for them. Megan Martin does stuff for Athleta. Joe Moravsky, I think, has a deal with Macy's or something. But even still, I don't think they're moving into mansions. So yeah, it's amazing.
I feel like as they progress from like stage to stage, it should be like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like there should be an increasing dollar amount that's on the line, and getting in the water and they lose it all or something like that.
Like there are so many of those competitors that you see come up, and like, the little vignette they run of their backstory. Yeah. Like you'll see them and it's like, I quit my job at the post office. I sunk everything I have into this $24,000 makeshift makeshift office equipment and tires from a junkyard. And like halfway through that,
here,
like,
Taylor.
they like put sad music over it, and I'll be like buying into it, and then I'll be sitting there like, wait, you chose to do this, like
Yeah, no, we did. We had Brian Arnold was the guy who quit his job to do Ninja Warrior full time because he thought he was for sure going to beat the course, and he didn't. And he's ended up making a living, and it's gone on well. He's part of the Wolf Pack, but some of those, you're right. It's a questionable financial investment to try to be a Ninja Warrior. I don't think. Again though, like, who am I to say? I sunk all this money into becoming a doctor and quit that to end up moving out to Hollywood, which seemed like probably not the best financial move.
Yeah, but you're still a doctor.
It's right, but I'm not.
Worst case scenario,
I'm not.
Just go back to being a doctor.
Right.
That guy's post office all
Very
full
good point.
He can't stumble back into TGIF Friday and put that flare back on. They're gonna be like, "No, go jump on those tires some more, bozo.
That's a good Office Space reference.
You've lost your tenure here."
Yeah, it's you guys. We can't point this out because you guys are gonna really make people question why they're competing on our show. Every one of the competitors is going. You're right. This is a cash war proposition.
I was asking because I have some friends who I know could do well. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, they're parkour coaches for a living, and I'm just like, why don't they go on the show? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. It is one of those things of, but so it makes sense in that case. If you have a gym or if you have a career, you go on there, or if you're a trainer, the best commercial you're going to have is doing well on the show. Then people will want to come train with you. So for a parkour coach, but a lot of these people have ended up kind of backdooring that, where they competed on the show, did well, and then said, oh, maybe I'll make money being a parkour coach or being a trainer or opening a gym.
Yeah. I don't know.
It
seems like a little risky.
It's a lot better to host the show than it is to compete on it, because I'm in Nashville and I'm going out for barbecue for the second night in a row, which none of our competitors get to do. I don't think. They seem to eat very healthy. I don't.